Hello everyone and welcome to Upro Academy. My name is Arati Krishna and I'm gonna be your biology tutor for the day. So yes, let's now look into the topic that we are going to learn. Okay, so today we'll be dealing with the topic from the chapter called Morphology of Flowering Plants, which is basically a very interesting chapter. Okay, so we are going to learn about regions of root. So before beginning the session, you might be wondering what a root is. And I guess most of you know what a root is, right? Because this is something that you have been learning from small classes. Small class itself, right? So what are the main functions of root? Root is basically the part of a plant which actually does a lot of function. Like it absorbs water, right? It absorbs water from the soil. Okay, it absorbs minerals from the soil. It provides proper anchorage. Have you seen that big trees and all? They have roots which supports them on the ground. Okay, so they provide proper anchorage. They store food materials. And they also synthesize plant growth regulators. So there are many functions. You might have learned only two, right? Absorption of water and minerals. That's something that we learned from earlier classes, right? But there are many other functions for root. Okay, so we are now going to just study the morphology of root. Okay, we are going to look at the regions that are present on the root. Let's see, there are basically three main regions. Okay, I hope you all can see this beautiful image. You can see that root has a root cap at the very tip of it, which actually protects the body of the root. Okay, then root has a region called region of meristematic activity. So you might be familiar with the term meristem. Meristem consists of cells which is actively dividing. So they'll be small, which has a lot of protoplasmic content and all. They'll be actively dividing cells. So this particular region has cells which has meristematic property, which are basically meristematic cells. Clear? Okay, the next region is the region of elongation, where actually the cells elongate and enlarge. Okay, so in this region you can see that cells have become enlarged, elongated. The growth is happening over there. Okay, then comes the region of maturation. This is the matured part of the root. Now let's look into each region. Okay, so the first region that I told you was region of meristematic activity. This region of meristematic activity is just after the root cap. Okay, cells of this region are very small. It's very small, thin walled with dense protoplasm, and they are actively dividing. Clear? Okay, then comes the region of elongation. Okay, cells proximal to the meristematic region undergo elongation and enlargement. It undergoes elongation as well as enlargement. That means it is growing. Okay, growing, and are responsible for growth of the root length. Clear? Okay, then comes what? Region of maturation. What happens over here? After elongation, the root actually differentiate and mature. So you might be wondering what this term is, differentiate. Okay, and hence this zone proximal to region of elongation is called as region of maturation. So if you want to know what is this differentiation, and if you want to learn all the topic in such interesting manner, you should actually come to join our batch. Okay, we'll be serving you with numerous classes which are taken in a very interesting manner. Okay, I'll be there for guiding you along the way. Okay, we'll make sure that you score full marks in your board exams. Okay, also we'll also have these doubt sessions where you can actually interact with teachers and ask doubts and all. Okay, so yes, please do join our batch for knowing more about all the chapters in +1 biology. Okay, so yes, this is me, Arati, signing off. Thank you so much and have a nice day.
For more such interesting videos, download our app. Don't forget to like and subscribe the YouTube channel and press the bell icon button for interesting videos. Thank you.